Okay, good morning, students. This is your sixth lecture, and in this lecture, we will see what is the representation of sign numbers. Okay, so how to represent sign numbers, whether it is in the form of sign magnitude representation, one's complement, and second complements. So, most important point as concerned to the sign numbers is third point. In case of sign binary system, the most significant bit represents the sign of the number. When the MSB is 1, the number is negative, and when it is 0, then number is positive. Means suppose there is a 8 bit number. So what is the MSB bit? Bit D7 is the MSB bit. So here you just check that whether this bit is 1 or 0. If this bit is 1, then the number is negative, and if this bit represents value 0, at that time this number represents the positive number. So this is the most important point. Means here MSB bit decides whether this number is positive or negative. Okay, so there are three methods used to represent the sign binary numbers. First is the sign magnitude representation, second is one's complement representation, and third is second complements representations. So in the first method, sign magnitude representation, unsigned 8 bit representation. Unsigned means this is the positive numbers. So what is the range of these positive numbers? 0 to 255, 0 to 255. But how it comes? Here number is 8 bit, that's why range is 2 raised to 8. 2 raised to 8 is equal to 256. Okay, so it starts from the index 0, that's why its range is 0 to 255, and this is for the unsigned number. Unsigned number, it is nothing but positive number. Okay, next, sign 8 bit binary representation, maximum positive number plus 127 and maximum negative number minus 127. Means here students, here point is noted that ki when words come unsigned, when words come unsigned, then you just consider the positive numbers, you just consider only positive numbers. But if you word comes sign numbers, if the word comes sign numbers, at that time this number whether which will be positive as well as negative. Okay, positive as well as negative. So maximum positive value is plus 127, and negative number is minus 127. So here you just remind that unsigned number means only positive numbers, and signed numbers means both positive as well as negative numbers. Okay, so next method is one's complement representation. I think you aware about that. What is the one's complement? The one's complement of binary, a binary is obtained when each bit of binary number is subtracted from 1. That is one's complement of 0. How to come one's complement of 0? If you subtract this 0 from 1, then what will be the result? Result is 1. So one's complement of 0 is 1. Otherwise one's complement of 1, how to calculate the one's complement of 1? Here you again subtract this from 1, so result is 0. So one's complement of 1 is 0, exactly reverse. Means one's complement of 0 is 1 and one's complement of 1 is 0. This is the second method. And what is the third method? Second complement representation. In this method you just add 1 into the one's complement method. You just add 1 into the one's complement methods. So here there are the three methods used to represent the sign binary numbers. Sign means whether it is in the positive as well as negative. So there are the three methods: sign magnitude representation, one's complement representation, and third is the second complement representations. Okay, next we see the next slide. In this slide we will see minimization of SOP and POS using K-map. So what is nothing but SOP? Sum of products. And what is nothing but POS? This is the product of sum. So here we see how to minimize the SOP or POS expression using K-map method. We already studied that how to use K-map method for reduction of any Boolean expression. Okay, so SOP is nothing but sum of product. SOP is nothing but sum of products. So logic statement, truth table, SOP form, POS form, simplification of logic function using K-map up to the 4 variables. We already seen these points, all these points. Okay, so possible ways to AND two or more input signals that are in the complement and uncomplemented form. Okay, so a SOP expression is two or more AND functions, and OR together means in this SOP expression input side AND gates are present, and in the output side there is only one gate is present, which is the OR gate, because here you add the products. So at the end you just using the only OR gate. Here we will see the examples ANDing two variables and their complements. If you see the first AND gate, for this AND gate, A bar and B bar, these are the two inputs, but which is in the form of complement. Okay, so what will be the output? A bar dot B bar. This is the first output. If you consider the second AND gate, in this second AND gate there is again two inputs, A bar and B. So how will the output? A bar dot B. Similar way, third example and fourth example, and following is the table which will show the output of this AND gates. Okay, there are the two inputs A and B, and what is the fundamental products? This is shown in this table. So in the SOP form, what will be the main point as concerned to the SOP? In the SOP form, at the input side, number of AND gates are present, which will be whether it is a one or more AND gates are present. But at the output side, there is only one OR gate. This will be see in the next slide. Okay. Again, this is here. What is the SOP? Again, explanation. SOP means sum of products. The fundamental products are also called as the minterms. This is the most important point as concerned to the SOP. Means in the SOP form there are number of terms are present. Okay, so these terms are known as the minterms. These terms are known as the minterms, and it is represented by small letters. It is represented by small letters m. Okay, so for the SOP, minterms are present, and if you consider the POS, POS is nothing but product of sum. Okay, product of sum. So in the POS form, all the terms are known as max term. All the terms are known as max terms, and these max terms are represented by letter capital M. Okay, so this is the main difference between SOP and POS. SOP and POS. This is the main difference. Means in the SOP minterms are present, and in the POS max terms are present. Minterms are represented by small letter m, and max terms are represented by capital letters M. Okay, next we see the next slide. So in this slide we take one example, SOP example. Okay, the fundamental product of listing each one next to the input condition that results in a high output. Okay, so if you observe this table, there are the three inputs A, B and C. These are the three inputs. So how many possible conditions? There are total 8 possible conditions, because 2 raised to 3 is equal to 8. Okay, and how to the output? Y is the output, but in this table only output 1 is came when input 3 is present. Okay, means only B and C is the 1. At that time output Y is present. Means in this case input is A bar, B, C. This is the first output. Second, this is the 5, means input 5 is present, then output is the present. Means if you consider if A is a 1, B is a 0 and C is again 1, at this condition your output is 1. So how to represent this output 1? A, B bar, C. Only B is taking as a complement. Okay, and again 6 and 7, means in this table only output present for the condition 3, 5, 6 and 7. 3, 5, 6 and 7 inputs, you will get the outputs. So to get the sum of products equation, all you have to do is or the fundamentals products. So alternate representation of this SOP, how to represent this SOP with the help of this truth table. Y is equal to a bar b c plus a b bar c plus a b c bar plus a b c. Otherwise you can also represent it as a y is equal to f. F is the function of a b c, means here three variables are present, a b and c, three variables are present, and is equal to summation of small m into bracket 3 5 6 7, means this truth table or this SOP form is represented in this way. This is the summation of m is nothing but the minterms, and in the bracket 3 5 6 7, these are the minterms are present, only input 3, input 5, input 6 and input 7. Here you get the output 1, other output should be 0, means here you can represent this SOP in this form. So in this above example SOP example, where summation symbolize summation, or it is also called as the logical OR operation, means this symbol it is called as the is a summation or logical OR operation that is performed on corresponding minterms, and y is equal to function of a b c, means y is the function of three Boolean variables which is a, b and c. This kind of representation of truth table is also known as the canonical sum form. This kind of representation of truth table is also known as the canonical sum forms. Okay. So in previous slide we see there is one truth table. In this truth table there are the three inputs a, b and c, and there is a fourth column is for the output, but output is present only for the inputs 3 5 6 and 7, only for inputs you will get the output. So in this way you represent this SOP expression in the form of y is equal to summation of small m into bracket 3 4 5 6 3 5 6 7, the only four outputs is present, and this representation is known as the canonical sum form. This representation is known as the canonical sum form. So this is the representation of the above example. Okay. In previous example we seen that only four inputs you will get the output. So which inputs you get the output for the condition 3. Okay, for the condition 3, means here you observe the first AND gate. What is the inputs for this first AND gate? A bar, b, c. A bar is nothing but 0, b is nothing but 1, c is nothing but 1. So this is equivalent to 3. So for the 3 you will get the output. Okay. What is the second AND gate inputs? A, b bar, c. So a is nothing but 1, b is nothing but 0 and c is again 1, means this is equivalent to 5, means here you observe that only output is present for 3 5 6 and 7. So these are the products, and here you have to add these products. For that purpose you are using the OR gate. Here for that purpose you are using the OR gate, means by using this OR gate here you add all these products. Here you add all these products. That's why it is called as the sum of products. That's why it is called as the sum of products. Means in the sum of products only at the input side number of AND gates are present, but at the output side there is only one OR gate is present. This is the representation of SOP expression with the help of logic gates. Okay. So in this slide we see how to represent this. Okay, there is one example. Simplify the following Boolean functions in sum of products. means here you there is one example. In this example, 4 variables are present: x, y, z and w. These are the 4 variables are present, and is equal, what is the output? Summation of m is equal to 0, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9 and 10. Means here there are the 4 variables are present, means how many combinations are formed? 2 raised to 4 is equal to 16, is equal to 16, means there are the total 16 combinations are formed. But here you observe that there are only 7 outputs present, means out of 16 only 7 outputs are present. Which of those? One is the 0, second is the 1, third is the 2, next is the 5, 8, 9 and 10. Means here 4 variables are present. So for the 4 variables, how many outputs will be present? 16, but in this expression only 7 outputs are present. So how to represent this using K-map? How to represent this using K-map? We already seen how to represent the K-map. So here in this example, x, y and z, w. X, y, this is the 2 variable, and z, w, these are the next 2 variables. Okay, so this is one is here you put 1 for only 0, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 10 at this location. Means where the 0 is present, 0, 0 and 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0 and 0, 0 means min terms 0. 0 is nothing but min terms 0. 1 is nothing but min terms 1. Means only 0, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 10. At this position you just write the 1, and other location you just write the 0. Okay, this is the representation of SOP form into the K-map method. Okay, so in the second K-map, we make the groups. In the next slide we will see the what is the rules behind while making this group. Here you just observe, here you just concentrate on, here you making some groups. Okay, and when you making some groups, then number of variables are reduced. Means here you make the groups of 2, or here you make the groups of 4, or here you make the groups of 8. Okay, 2, 4 and 8. 2, 4, 8. You can make the group of 2, 4 and 8. You don't make the group of 1, 3, 5 and 7. Okay, you just here you can make the group of 2, either 4, either 8. Okay, so this is the output. Means if you if you make the groups, then finally you get this output expression. F is equal to y bar w bar plus y bar z plus x bar z bar w. Okay, so here if you see this output, first term is the y bar w bar. Means in this first term 2 variables are missing. Which variables are missing? X and y. In the second term again 2 variables are missing, and in the third term there is only one variable is missing, which is the y variable. Okay, so how it will be get, we will see in the next slide. Okay, this is happen because of using K-map. Okay, by using K-map you can reduce the SOP equation. Means in this equation 4 variables are present, means there are total 16 terms are present. Okay, but here you just represent the 7 terms, and again you reduce this expression. Means if you want to, first term is the 0, means how to build the output? X is 0, means x bar, y bar, z bar, w bar, this is the first term, but here this term is missing. If you observe the second term 1, how to represent 1? X, y and z, w, x bar, y bar and z bar and w. Here in this way you can represent this, but here you just see that there is only y bar and z bar is present. So how it comes? It will be seen in the next slide. So point is noted here, when you use the K-map method, at that time you can reduce the long Boolean expression in a short form. Okay, so This is the simplification of K-map. So once we plot the logic function or truth table on a K-map, we have to use the grouping techniques for simplifying the logic function. Grouping means combining the terms in adjacent cells. The grouping of either ones or zero in the simplification of Boolean expression means if you use the SOP form, then you make the group of ones, and if you use the POS form, at that time you can group the zeros. You can group the zeros means if you prefer the SOP form, at that time you should group of ones, not group of zero. But if you go for the POS, at that time you should group of zeros, not for the ones. This is the most important point. So if we group the adjacent of ones, if we group the adjacent of ones, then the result of simplification is SOP form. The result of simplification is SOP form. We already told that about that. Okay, and if we group of adjacent 0, if we group the adjacent 0, then the result of simplification is POS form. Okay, so if you make the group of ones, then it is for the SOP, and if you make the group of 0, then it will be the POS form. So grouping, how to perform the grouping? So while grouping, we should group most number of ones. We should group most number of ones. This is for the SOP form. The grouping follows the binary rules. The grouping follows the binary rules. That is, we can group 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. Okay, means number of ones. We cannot group 3, 5, 7 number of ones. Means if you want to group, if you want to do the groups, if you want to perform the groups, if you want to make the groups, at that time what is the combinations? This is the 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Okay, means 1 is nothing but 2 raised to 0, 2 is nothing but 2 raised to 1, 4 is nothing but 2 raised to 4, 8 is nothing but 2 raised to 3, 16 is nothing but 2 raised to 4, and 32 is nothing but 2 raised to 5. Likewise, you make the group, but we cannot group 3, 5, 7 number of ones. Okay, so what is mean by pair, what is mean by chord, what is mean by octet? Here we see pair is nothing but a group of two adjacent ones is called as pair. Okay, chord is nothing but a group of 4 adjacent ones is called as chord. And what is mean by octet? A group of 8 adjacent ones is called as the octet. Okay, so this is the most important point. When we see the pair, when we talk the chord, when we will say the octet. So pair is nothing but group of 2, chord is nothing but group of 4, and octet is nothing but group of 8. This is a very simple way. Next we see the example of this pair, octet, group. Okay, so this slide show the example of pairs. So here most important point as concerned to the pair, when you make the pair, then it eliminates one variable, one variable. Means if you have one truth table, okay, and on the basis of truth table you plot the K-map, so in this K-map you make the group of the adjacent one. So in this example, if you make the group of adjacents of 1, so what is the output? A bar BC and A bar B C bar. If y is equal to A bar BC plus A bar B C bar, in this equation A bar B is the common, so C plus C bar. So what is the equivalent of C plus C bar? Is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1D A bar B. So in this equation one variable is eliminated, which is of this C variable is eliminated. So which point is noted here? When you make the pair, at that time one variable it should be eliminated, this point is most important as concerned to the pair concept. This is the next example of this pair. So how to make the pairs? You can make the pair like this. Last column last column. If you observe the second k map, you can pair like this. Third, if you observe the third k map, you can pair vertically, and you can see the fourth k map, you can pair horizontally as well as vertically. Okay. And this is the another example. Here there are the 4 variables are present, and here you make the pair. Which pair? A B bar and C D bar. Okay, this is the one example of pairs. So which point is important as concerned to the pair? If you make the pair, then one variable is eliminated. When you make the pair, then one variable is eliminated. This point is related to the pair. Now we will see what is meant by chord. What is meant by chord? So what is meant by chord? When you make the group of ones by 4, when you make the group of ones of by 4, means here if you combine the 4 ones, if you combine the 4 ones as concerned to the SOP, or if you combine the 4 0 as concerned to the POS, then it is called as the chord. Then it is called as the chord. And when you make the chord, at that time 2 variables are eliminated. At that time 2 variables are eliminated. This is the another example. Means here which point is noted? When chord forms, then 2 variables are eliminated. Then 2 variables are eliminated. This is another example how to make the chord. म्हणजे ह्या ठिकाणी जर तुम्ही ऑब्झर्व केलं तर हे कॉर्ड कसे तयार होतात बघा. सगळ्यात शेवटचे पॉईंट त्यांनी ॲड केलेत 1 1 1, त्याचा मिळून एक काय झाला कॉर्ड झाला. सेकंड जर ट्रूथ टेबल तुम्ही पाहिलं तर इन बिटवीन आहेत बघा. इन बिटवीन इकडचे 2 आणि त्या साईडचे 2, म्हणजे असे एकूण किती झाले 4. आता ह्याचं जर तुम्ही सिम्प्लिफिकेशन केलं तर ह्यामध्ये काय होणार आहे, 2 व्हॅरिएबल्स इलिमिनेट होतील. ॲक्च्युली हा जो के मॅप आहे तो कशासाठी आहे, 4 व्हॅरिएबलसाठी, 4 व्हॅरिएबलसाठी. आणि जर तुम्ही ह्या ठिकाणी त्याचा कॉर्ड फॉर्म केला तर ह्यामध्ये काय होणार आहे, 2 व्हॅरिएबल्स इलिमिनेट्स होतील. 2 व्हॅरिएबल्स इलिमिनेट्स होतील. हे this is the next example of this chord. Okay, you just observe and you simplify this equation. Okay, if you perform the simplification, then you can observe that here 2 variables will be eliminated. 2 variables will be eliminated. And this is the example for octet. This is the example for octet. Octet is nothing but here you make the groups of 8. Here you make the group of 8, whether it is a ones or 0. When you make the group of ones, then it is for the SOP form. When you make the groups of 0, then it is for the POS form. And most important point as concerned to the octet, when you make the octet, at that time 3 variables are eliminated. At that time 3 variables are eliminated. And this is our main aim. What is the use of K-map? To reduce the size of Boolean expression. To reduce the size of Boolean expression. How to reduce the size of Boolean expression? We can eliminate the number of variables. If you eliminate the number of variables in the Boolean expression, then automatically the size of Boolean expression will be reduced. Okay, so as concerned to octet, there are the 3 variables will be eliminated from the Boolean equation. This is the another example of this octet. So this is the rules for K-map simplification. A pair eliminates 1 variable, a chord eliminates 2 variables, a octet eliminates 3 variables. This is the don't care condition. What is the don't care condition? This is the group of ones, only one time. Okay, so idea about this don't care condition is the given the truth table, draw a K-map with 0, ones and don't care condition. Encircle the actual ones on the K-map in the largest group. You can find the treated the don't care of 1, and after the actual ones have been included in a group, discard the remaining don't care by visual them as a ones. Okay, so this is the example for don't care condition. give the simplest logic circuit for the following logic equation where D represents don't care condition for following locations. Here Boolean equation for the 4 variables a, b, c, d, and how many minterms are present? 7 minterms are present, but there are the don't care condition. How many don't care conditions? 6 don't care condition: 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15s. So this is the don't care condition. Minterms are the 7s and don't care conditions are only there are total 6 don't care condition, and this is a representation of in the K-map methods. Okay. So products of sum, this is exactly reverse of the SOP form. You can you read this, you easily understand this concept. Okay. It in the sum of in the SOP form, small m is present, which is called as the minterms. In the POS form, capital M is present, which is called as the max term. Okay. You read this, yeah, it is very this is very easy. If you read this, then you get clearly, you can clear this concept. This is only this is exactly reverse of the SOP. Okay. Here you observe that capital M, in the SOP there is a small m. Okay. And here here you take the output for 0, and in the SOP here you take the output for 1. Okay. You read this properly, then you can easily understand this. This is the representation of POS form. What is the difference between a SOP and POS? In the SOP, at the input side number of AND gates are present, and at the output side only one OR gate is present. But if you consider the POS form, there are the number of OR gates are present at the input side, and at the output side only AND gate is present, exactly reverse of SOP. So this is the ICT tools. Okay. You can see the number of video lectures onto the NPTEL of this first unit. Then ERP, actually in our college there is no any ERP, but you can see the you can visit the Google and you can see the ERP for this first unit. Okay. Next is the creating queues. Actually this work will be conducted when our college will be start, regular college in offline. So in through online we cannot perform this. Okay. Quizzes, I already performed the quizzes, Google quiz. Zoom, you know that. Coursera courses, on number of online Coursera courses are available. Okay. You can do this. Cisco WebEx, Microsoft Team, these are only online platforms, Moodles. Okay. We will see in the when our lectures will be conducted offline. So these are the ICT tools, means you can study this subject through online. So if you want to study this online, then you can refer these ICT tools. Okay. These are the activities in the academic planning. Okay. So all these activities are will be conducted when our college will be start offline. Okay. This is the puzzle. This also we will see in the when you come to the college in front of us. Okay. So here first unit has completed here. So here first unit has completed. I will share one Google quiz onto this first unit. You can you can visit this Google quiz, you can solve this Google quiz, then I will share the score onto your mail ID. Okay. And also I share this video lecture onto the our Google Classroom. Okay. So you can see anytime at your suitable time. Okay. So here we stop here, and here first unit has completed of the digital electronics and logic design. Thank you and take care.